Can I just say hello to Carol Burnett's grandmother?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.
She really likes that.
Yes.
So this is a very funny special, but it's
you.
also, it is about your depression, your anxiety. It's very honest.
Yes.
When did you realize you wanted to do an hour about this? And was that a hard decision to make?
Well, it was not a hard decision. It was out of necessity. When I first started coming back to stand-up, I was so anxious and sad, and it was so clear. Everything about me, my hands shook, I would bite my lip until it bled, and my hair was wild, I hadn't shaved, and it was clear something was off, so I had to address it. And the best way, the safest way with my personality was to make jokes about it. So it was sort of, I feel like it was blessed from the beginning, to be honest with you.
And you brought people into this special. There are, obviously, most of it is you on stage, but you have conversations with your mom. Did she jump at the opportunity to be in this? Did she have hesitation?
She was dreading it and spent weeks scouring the house for, it was like she was preparing for Passover, which is a big thing for Jews. And then she kept asking if Judd Apatow could make her look thinner.
Okay.
And
she thought it was an important element of your stand-up special, sure.
Yeah, so that was a thing. But I thought she came off like the perfect mom. Like if you were to cast a mom, she was the perfect.
Yes, I think she's going to get mom parts off of this special.
I hope so.
But this was serious. You actually considered retiring from stand-up based on how bad this depression was, this anxiety was?
I had retired from life, and then I was retiring from stand-up, and then I had thought about it, and it sounded so pretentious that Carson retired, and Michael Jordan retired. Gary Goldman, I was giving up.
Sure.
I was throwing in the towel, yes.
It's nice that you didn't. I mentioned your mom, also your wife, who it's her birthday today. Yes?
Yes. Happy birthday, Sade.
And your therapist is also in the special.
Yes.
Again, was that important to you to have them in there? And did they have any hesitation to participating?
No, my psychiatrist, Dr. Richard Friedman, is incredibly telegenic and very comfortable on camera, so it worked out perfectly. And he didn't hesitate, and I was excited because his copay is very high, so I got a free session, and I thought it was important that people saw that it was not a solo act recovering from mental illness, that my wife was very helpful, went to every single one of my appointments, and that Dr. Friedman was also a very valuable component in my recovery as far as guiding me through medication and treatment and a hospitalization, which I had been terrified by One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Girl Interrupted and that season of American Horror Story.
Yeah, there's not a lot of good movies about how great a time that'll be. Yeah.
And I feel like animation really hasn't done it justice yet either. So I was terrified, and he guided me through it and prepared me, and it turned out to be very ordinary and so helpful.